You'd walked north, following the tracks because Mercer was following the tracks, and you came to a ruin. And Hagen successfully sneaked up to a window, and she looked through the window, and I told you that she could see 2 goblins. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go straight to the map, guys, so that you can see where you guys are. Obviously, if you're not happy with your positions, then just let me know and we'll move them around. And then you can tell me what you'd like to do. At the moment, this little character here is Hagen, and you can see that Hagen can see a goblin stood at the bottom of a flight of stairs. There's a flight of stairs up to a platform which is about 10 foot high. There's a couple of double oak doors here. So you can see that it's dimly lit. There's some braziers in the corner of the room. What you can't see from your position at the moment is what's going on over here. What you can see though is that there is another double door here, and if you look along the wall you can see that there's another window. You guys at the moment are hidden behind these bushes. So we've got Mercer here, Ezra's here, and we've got Charles here. And I asked you to have a little think about, because I thought if anybody does watch this, and they might want to know a bit of history. So
Yes.
we're going to rewind a little bit in history, and we're going to have some sort of walking and talking chat. So Hagen, you don't know how your friend knows Mercer or Ezra. Well, actually, she doesn't know Ezra. Sorry, he doesn't know Ezra. So you might want to ask a few questions, find out a little bit more about the history.
So Charles, how do you know Mercer, who you seem to get on with pretty well?
It was a pretty epic quest, right?
Sure. You could call it epic in the fact that I discovered you are the worst fighter
That's why I got you.
I
man.
have met
I'm
on a
the
contract.
brain, not the brawn. You're the dream.
You don't need brains when you're fighting monsters.
Look, I've come a long way since then. Okay.
I hope so.
I
Or we
will
have
admit
no hope.
in that quest. However,
Absolutely.
I still believe that I made a very valuable contribution. And
What was that contribution?
I didn't deserve the 30-70 split that we ended up with. It should have been 50-50.
Not saying I did all of the work. I'm just saying that thing wouldn't have been dead without me.
But I was, at the very least, moral support. I was there. I did my best.
Ezra, I feel like they might not get on quite as well as we thought they did.
I think
Look,
there's
we
going
have
to be a lot of
history, but-
bickering.
We're broke.
There seems to be a bit of friction there, doesn't there?
There's a bit of a rift. There's a bit of a rift with the 30-70 split. Should we discuss, just so that we get it absolutely crystal clear before we go in and do any more killing, should we discuss how we are going to split the booty at the end of this, just so that some people aren't bitter at the end?
That sounds
Well,
sensible.
I fear that whilst we are talking, one of the goblins might turn and see us. I think we should just deal with that, and we can talk when there's less threat around.
Okay, how about I throw it out? It's like quarter share all round.
It's even. It's fair to me. Fair in the eyes of the Lady of Fortune.
Nice.
Nice.
Hagen, you're...
Let's go kill some goblins.
Okay, let's do it.
Wait. Please, we don't need to go in with swords flaming or whatever you have in your pocket.
Man, I would love a flaming sword.
Seeing as we have the advantage of we can see them, but they haven't seen us yet, maybe we should take them by surprise.
Yeah.
So they don't alert any other goblins in the area and make this a bigger problem than it already is.
Lovely, lovely. Excellent. Can one of you sneak round the corner and have a look in through the other window and see if you can see what else is
Do
happening?
you remember what happened when we met?
Hagen, aren't you a rogue?
Is the
A
That's
thief. Sorry.
I'm looking in through one window. I need someone to sneak round and take a peek in the other window.
Why don't you do that? You're the sneakiest.
All right.
hold on. Let's have a quick
Hang on.
look.
Let's
I think,
look at our
I
stealth.
think
If we
Charles
leave
should
both windows
probably
at the same
sneak.
time, that's not going to work. But if we're happy to have one window blind,
Well, we need to find a way in that we can actually like surprise them with.
Yeah, and we
Just
really
that
don't
window.
want to be running up the stairs. It works.
Okay, I'm going to sneak to the other window.
Excellent.
Okay, you do that. So
You're a
could
freak. Can you
you,
not like float over?
yeah, could you roll please on sneak? Do we have a sneak? I can't remember.
It's just
It's a
yeah,
stealth in
sneak
it.
high.
Stealth, yeah. Roll
So,
against
can you
stealth.
remind me how the
then,
rolling
please.
works?
You roll that or under. What did you got a 9? Oh no.
Got 5.
Um,
No.
he got a 9. He needed a 5 or less.
Okay, so with that then,
Sorry.
you were going to sneak across this way. How far do you move?
I move. I'm not used to this sheet.
Hold on, let me have a look. He can move 8 squares.
8 squares,
yeah.
okay. So we'll say that you're kind of halfway through your move when you accidentally snap a twig, which
Oh.
alerts this goblin, who then moves up to this double door and opens it. At which point you can see that there is another 10-foot platform on the other side with another goblin at the staircase there and another goblin at the foot of the stairs there.
Oh dear.
And the goblins are now aware that there is at least one potential threat outside. What do you want to do, guys?
I'm frozen mid-step.
Run away.
run,
Run away.
run.
They don't know the rest of us are here. Run away.
I mean, it's 4-on-4. It's an equal battle.
I'm gonna go in
I don't say.
as close. Where's the closest goblin to me?
This one here.
How many squares is that?
4 squares. 4 squares
Awesome.
away.
I can
Yeah.
move 10, so I'm just gonna go straight for it
Okay.
with my axe.
All right, so I'm going to move you up to this goblin and
It'd be a fighting, right?
Only one of us
yeah,
can fight.
fighting please. The
Stop
goblin's
fighting.
got dexterity
Rolled
of
on.
2.
I cocked it.
Oh,
Roll it
Jay. Oh, no.
Natural fail.
I got a natural 20,
Oh,
so I missed by miles.
okay, yeah, you did. You kind of swung goblin duck and you're still spinning basically. Okay,
Cool.
that's the end of your turn. Who's going to go
Hmm.
next?
Me.
You? Is that Charles?
That's Charles, yeah.
Charles.
Charles, something that we missed last week is you can do magic and have an attack. So you could potentially fireball somebody and then shoot them.
You should do that.
That sounds like an
That
excellent
sounds
idea.
amazing. Have we got any
Do I-
tigers?
Because it says I need to roll a knowledge to roll for a spell.
Sorry.
He has to roll knowledge to roll for spell.
Ah, yeah,
I
but
think
with
he's
a,
confused.
it depends on what spell you're doing. With a fireball, it's a shooting skill check.
Okay. 6, right. I can probably do that. Right, I'm
So
going
you're
to
shooting 6, is it?
9.
Oh, 9,
9,
okay.
wow.
And the goblin's got a dexterity of 2, so you need to roll 7 or under.
Oh no.
You can do this, Charles.
Save my. Oh no.
Is that 10?
Wow.
10 on the fireball?
Yep.
Okay, well, you can have another shot. Oh, hang on, I moved the wrong dude. You should be there, Ezra.
9.
Okay, so unfortunately, both missed, and you are down to 9 arrows.
You don't remember.
Wow.
This is your fault.
My turn.
No, it's Hagen's turn.
Well, either or, I don't mind. You
Because you
decide
were
between
moving,
you.
weren't you? Oh wait, no, he can move first. Yeah, okay.
No, this is attack.
Tactical.
is-
Okay.
No, as
We
in this
kind
is an
of-
attack round.
Yeah.
I'm happy with either of you moving now. It's up to you guys.
You're cool, Ezra.
I mean, I was just going to swing at it with my mace, so if you have a better idea, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't fight. I sneak around and nick stuff.
Oh, sorry.
Do-
Something I neglected to tell you actually is that the two goblins on the platforms are armed with bows.
I had a bad
Yeah, I
feeling
thought
that
so.
you were about to say.
Lars,
I have
Yeah.
some armor at least.
are the thief class similar to the rogue class in that they get sneak attacks, or is it just...
Yeah, so yeah, they're similar in that if they are in hand to hand, they get a +2 instead of a +1. Because they're
There you
sneaky
go
bastards.
then!
Go for it.
Go
I'm
for
pushing
it.
Hagen! Go, Hagen! Go! Go! Swing! Go!
Oh my god! Go where?
You have.
Fight a goblin,
Yeah, I know.
please.
Go and try and stab a goblin.
Yeah, go stab! Go!
Goblet.
Go stab. Go stab.
You got this, dude! Or dudette!
I can't remember. I can take it together.
I in you.
You do realise? Look at my fighting score.
It is a
Yeah,
3.
Ezra trying to be the morale for the entire party.
Just go and stab one,
Do it.
please.
Failed.
My fighting
Can't go
score
any
is a
worse.
3.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you'll get, if you're in hand to hand, because Mercer's
My
in
knowledge
hand
is
to
a
hand,
3, so
you'll get 5. You'll have to roll under 5.
Oh goody.
Oh, will you stop being such a coward and do it?
You know, that's like a
I have
25%
one
chance.
Oh look! 14!
Did you go into hand to hand here, or did you try and lob something at somebody?
Does it actually matter?
No.
Yes.
It's hand to hand.
it depends.
Hand to hand, you get a plus.
Yeah, but she rolled 14.
Oh, yeah.
I rolled a 14. It really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
On
it does
this
work.
round, so I'm going to assume that you're in hand to hand. Can you explain to me how you got into hand to hand? How did you get there?
Sneak up, or did you just like?
Ran
shot?
like a nutter at the guy at the window.
Through the
This guy.
glass. Is
There's
that
no-
maybe
there's no
what...
glass? There's
Oh.
it's a ruin. She shot through the window. It's like.
Boom. Yeah. Okay. So
That's why you missed.
we'll have you. Do you want to swing through the window and go in, or are we going to go
Like,
around?
my agility's quite good.
Yeah.
My
The
joke
iconic
is.
hero move.
If I
Oh,
swing
right.
through the window, I've got agility at 11. So if I swing through the window and kick him in the chops,
No, you've already failed. It's
Oh.
too late for this.
Well,
Yeah,
we'll say you
failed your
attempted to
attack.
do
We're
that.
just discussing how you got there.
You attempted to do that, but it didn't quite work out this time.
no,
But
no.
you know, maybe next time. All right, Ezra,
You know
you'll
whose
go.
turn that is.
Now it's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I will hop out from behind the hedge.
hmm
And I'm gonna get through the window that's to the right of
Mercer.
Mercer.
This
Yeah,
one.
that
yeah.
one. Because it's getting a little bit crowded at the door. Don't want to miss anyone and hit someone else on the head by mistake. So I'm going to go through the window.
Okay. How far do you move?
I move 8 spaces.
8. 1, 2, 3, 4 will get you to the window. 5, 6, and you can get into hand to hand if you want.
Yes, I will do that then.
Okay. Just remember as well that with hand to hand, you get a +1 if you've got more than one opponent attacking something.
Oh, okay.
And you've got more than one opponent attacking me and Charles. And probably Hagen.
So this goblin would be getting severely outnumbered, but it's your call.
What do I fight with my mates?
You have a
It's,
mace.
what is it? Toughness?
No, it's fighting.
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 Duh!
Third box down.
6.
Six.
I
And
don't
that'd
know.
be
No, I'm going to
7.
go for the one at the back instead,
This one.
rather than, yeah,
Okay, go for it. So you've
First
got to
easy
roll 6 or under then.
6 or under. 8.
Okay. All right.
We're having a good
So
time.
This is going so bad.
you've
All the
already
best.
heard
Aha!
your go.
Miss.
Yes, Jace.
Okay. All right. So it's the goblin's turn.
Oh no.
This goblin's going to attack. He's going to attack Mercer.
I have some light armor, if that is any help.
Yeah, that could be if you take any damage.
Okay.
But at the moment, we're just looking. So I need to know your dexterity.
3.
3. So I've got to take that off what the goblin. Crikey. It's not the goblins.
That one's done. There we go.
Yeah, these accursed DM robes are not practical in any way.
But you look cool.
Yeah, and that's the main thing, right? The fact that I'm a real target for anything fire related is, beside the point.
Oh, tell me about the weird, the clock.
Okay, goblins have a
That's
fighting
good.
4, so basically he's got to roll a 1 to even hit you. Which he doesn't do, he gets an 18. This one here is going to attack you, Ezra. What's your dexterity?
A man of God like me. My dexterity.
Is 2.
2.
2, so he's got to get 2 to hit you. Ooh, nearly 3. This guy is going to take a shot at Hagen with his bow. So his shooting is... You're over here. So you had the first shot at the...
Oh yeah, you were just shooting at people, so you're not inside.
So his shooting is 3. What's your dexterity, please, Hagen?
4.
Okay, so he's got to get a 1 to hit you.
He's done weird things.
No, no good. And this goblin's going to have a shot at you, Ezra. What's your dexterity again?
2.
2. So he's got to get 1, doesn't he? Yeah, he's got to get 1 to hit you. Okay, no good for the goblins. It's your go,
Well, at
Mercer.
least we're all missing.
Now, Mercer, as you haven't moved,
Thank
oh, you're a barbarian, aren't you? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. If you'd been a fighter, you'd have been able to have 2 attacks because you haven't moved. But okay, what do you want to do?
I'm just gonna try and swing again. Just gonna keep going.
Okay, go for it.
Oh no, I got 14
Mm.
and needed 7 or less.
Yeah, okay, that's a miss.
Set up my own chair.
Charles, it's your go. What do you want to do?
Right, we're gonna go for the double attack of firebolt and shooting again.
Gotta remember to pick up these arrows after.
Yes.
I've written
Okay.
Okay, girls, gonna write it down.
This, where you are at the moment, Charles, you'd hit Mercer. If you move one place here, you've got a line of sight on the goblin.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, you're going to go here? All right, so
My
your
first
magic
one set now, I can
phase,
be like, excuse me.
you've got to get a shooting check.
Okay. So I have 7 again. I need to roll under 7 again.
So your shooting is what?
9.
Yeah, and goblin's dexterity is 2. Yeah, so you've got to get under 7.
I got 13.
Oh, okay. Missed with that one, but do you want to have a shot with your longbow?
This fight is gonna take a while.
Could do.
Level 1, level 1.
Sorry, Charles?
Oh wait, no they do.
Right, so that was a massive failure.
Okay, I've got a sling and some pebbles,
I've got 8 arrows.
like a slingshot,
Yep.
and I am going to have a fire at the goblin that I can see. Can
Which
I see
one?
the one top of the stairs on the left?
You can see that, yeah. But-
I'll fire at that with a good
But
solid stone.
you'd need to move to do that because you're in hand-to-hand at the moment.
That's all right.
Do you want to move one away?
Yep.
Or come to the bottom of the stairs? It's up to you.
I don't want to get too close.
All right, let's move you into the window then.
Lovely.
And then you're going to have a shot.
I am going to have a shot. My shooting is 6.
Okay.
One of these dice.
So you've got to get 4 or under.
Try the purple one.
Oh, 7.
Oh, man, unlucky. Okay. Ezra, you'll go.
I'm going to try the same again. swing at the same goblin with my mace.
Okay.
12.
Okay.
You
so-
know what I'm going to do though?
You
Yep.
can use
I'm
your-
going to use my priest ability, naturally lucky, because I worship the goddess of fate, and I'm going to
Nice.
re-roll it. But I do
Okay.
have to take the second roll.
Go.
Oh yeah, a 4!
Yay! It was worth doing. Okay, so you've used your luck for today.
6,
Uh,
you can.
Okay, so
Yes.
you've hit. So you're fighting as well? 6.
6.
6. Dexterity 4. You rolled a 4, so you've hit 1 point of
His
damage.
dex is 2. Oh wait, no, the goblin dex or his dex?
Yeah, no, the
Ezra's-
goblin dex is 2. So you have hit,
Yes,
but
yes.
his shield stops the damage.
Oh,
So he doesn't need to take a toughness check, unfortunately. But
The
good
hell was
idea. Yeah.
oh, there's going to be both do toughness checks. I'm so ready for that.
If you'd have been in hand to hand with this one, that would have hit. Because you'd have had the +1 from being 2 against 1.
Okay, can I go to a 2 against 1?
Yeah, you can. And you get
Cool,
you
because
get
we need to
+1.
start hitting people.
And
Awesome.
Hagen get +2 in that situation.
I
Yeah,
just,
I'll
I
go-
thought they could handle it themselves. But
I'll go for the one that Hagen's attacking. Is that the one on the stairs?
Oh, you're going to move over here and get +1 on. Oh, up here. Yeah.
Whichever one will get the most help.
Well, if you go into hand to hand with Ezra's goblin here, then you'll get +1 to hit.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll go to that one. He
Yeah.
wants me to go to that one.
Okay, this goblin's thinking, what did I do? Where's everybody left? Okay.
So I need to get a 8 or below rather than 7 or below.
Yes, because you're now you're fighting
Please.
7, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're fighting 7?
I got 18.
Okay, swung and missed, I'm afraid.
Mm.
Okay. Oh, hang about. We missed the goblin's turn then, but we'll do that
Oh
now.
yeah. Whoops. Never mind.
So goblins need to get 1 to hit. So this one's going to shoot at you, Hagen. And rolls a 19, so no good there. This one is going to move back a step and take a shot at you, Mercer. And they will need 1 to hit, I think. What's your dex, Mercer?
3.
Oh, okay, so yeah, he needs to get 1 to hit. Yep, no good. This one in hand to hand is going to attack Ezra. What was your dex, Ezra?
2.
2. So they need to get. Sure, they need 2. No, rolls a 3. And this one's going to come in hand to hand as well. So he'll get a +1 because he's 2 against 1 on Ezra. So he needs to get 3. And he rolls a 6. No, he rolls a 9. Okay, so Mercer, you've just had your go.
Yes, I have.
Charles,
Unfortunately.
what do you want to do? You
I
can
do
still
2
see this
spells in
goblin.
one turn?
Sorry?
Can I do 2 spells in one turn if one of them is really quick?
No, you can only do 1 spell per turn.
Were you gonna teleport? By
I
any
was
chance?
going to teleport and then enchant someone's weapon. Can I reach anyone within
How far do you move?
6?
You could reach Hagen through the window, or
There's no point giving any help to Lee.
you could reach Ezra, but you could reach Ezra, but then you'd be in hand to hand with a goblin.
You
But
could,
you can do that.
because I'm planning on using my massive agility in my next turn.
Ow.
I saw that.
Ideally, I wanted to reach Mercer. We're going to be honest.
Well, you
Oh,
could
bit far
kind of,
away.
you could make your way over there and have a shot at a goblin en route, and then
Yeah?
get to Mercer next turn.
Yeah, that sounds like a better idea.
So,
Right.
how far do you move?
Amble 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which means you could have potentially 2 shots on this goblin. So you need to make 2 shooting checks.
Beautiful.
2. Okay. So
Hey.
you have. What was your shooting?
9.
9. So goblin's dex. So you needed 7 or less. You've done loads of damage on him.
Finally.
So he's got to make a toughness check. His toughness is 2. So you've got to get under 2. And he rolls a 15. So he is wounded.
Yeah.
You
Which means-
finally wounded a goblin for a flesh.
All of his skills are reduced by 3. So he can't actually move.
No.
Oh.
Wow.
And he is going to be a bit easier to kill now.
Okay.
You've got another action you could fight now. So you could potentially finish this guy off.
I don't have like any close weapons. Could I shoot him with my longbow?
You do. You have a staff. So you can hit him with a staff.
Just smack him.
But you're too far away where you are there. You could shoot at him with an arrow.
I'll shoot at him.
Go for it. Another check. Another shooting check, please.
So they do get the start.
13. Okay, so this one misses, even though he's pretty much done for. Okay, and it is Hagen's go.
Okay, so I have a grappling hook, right?
Yes.
Is there any way I can use my massive agility to fling my grappling hook up on something? Yeah, do an Errol Flynn, swing round, and give the goblin at the top of the stairs a kicking.
If you make a successful shooting check, I'm going to say that you
No,
have.
agility. I want to use my agility, climbing and looking.
She wants to swing around and kick the goblin down the stairs.
Yeah,
Okay.
with my grapnel hook.
All right. I will say, yeah, there is something on the ceiling that you could wrap a grapnel round.
Oh,
All right. What's your agility?
11.
Oh wow. That is
11.
good.
Okay. So
I don't have anything higher than
let's go for, make that check, please. And
Good luck.
you'll need to get 9 or less because of the goblin's dexterity.
I'll just fall off. I'm all right with that.
19. You
Oh,
could
Jesus. You might take full damage. Depends how high you've grappled.
So
It's
what we'll
because
say
of
then is that the grappling hook kind of hits the ceiling, pings off it, and just drops onto the stairs. And you're now having a job getting the grappling hook back over the
and
railings.
miraculously falls down and falls into the back of a goblin's head. That
Do you know,
was-
if you'd have rolled a 1, then that would have been a real possibility.
However,
I was thinking Spider-Man, it's going to be like, whoosh, boom.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sort of
crikey.
it was the plan.
It would be the 10.
Okay, so sadly, I wish that had worked out, but it didn't. Ezra, you'll go.
My turn again. Okay, well, we've got 2 on 1 on this goblin now, right?
I think so.
You do, yeah.
So I'm gonna take another swing.
Which one? This one or this one?
Whichever one I'm also next to.
Yeah. The
That
one.
one. Oh, yeah, okay. Yep. So what's your fighting?
My fighting 6.
6, and you get 7 because you've got 2 on 1. So you need to get 5 or under.
Okay.
5 under. I got 10 more than that. 15.
50.
We got a 15, everyone.
Hmm.
Never mind. Next time. Okay, it's the goblin's turn. This goblin's going to have a shot at you, Hagen.
I'm actually in the way now.
I
Stop
think
getting
he
so mad as soon as I'm near you.
needs a 1, I think,
No, my hair.
and he rolls a 15. This one's going to have a shot at Mercer
Rude.
and gets a 4. This one's going to attack you, Ezra.
hmm
So they will get a +1. So they need. What was your dex again? 2.
Mhm.
3 or less. No. And this one, his fighting's been reduced, so he's basically got to get a 1 to hit you. Gets 2, nearly. Okay, so Mercer,
Real close.
you'll go, Mercer.
It has that.
I'm going for it again.
I thought you might.
Keep smacking it. I get a +1 still, right?
You do, yes. 2 against 1.
Oh, 19!
Oh man.
This is a nightmare. In regular D&D, we'd have everything dead by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the other way around.
These
in
high rolls would be
D&D.
perfect.
Yeah.
What a
Okay.
shame.
Unfortunately not. All right, Charles. What do you want to do? Do you want to make your way over to Mercer?
Yes. I'm going to make my way over to Mercer and I'm going to enchant that weapon. Oi.
Okay.
One fighting.
What I'm going to say, if it's okay with you, if you go here, you can enchant Mercer's weapon and have a shot at this goblin with your longbow, if you want.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, I thought you'd say that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. All right, you've got to make against your knowledge. What's your knowledge?
12.
Right, so you've got to roll under your knowledge to enchant the weapon.
Please.
Oh,
9.
Right, so as you touch Mercer's battle axe, you notice that there is a faint glow as you touch the weapon, and the weapon is now kind of sparking along the edges. And it has a +1, Mercer.
Awesome.
It will add 1 to your fighting. Can you make a shooting check, please, Charles?
can I have my tea, please?
17.
Okay. You're down to 6 arrows.
Oh.
Dude.
What's your supply?
We've also got magic.
Hagen, it's your go. What do you want to do?
Well, I can come back in with a grappling hook, or I have an oil and a lantern.
Ooh, okay. What do you intend to do with that oil and lantern?
I mean, please don't set us on fire.
Well, you know, sweetie, get out the way. Run, people. Can we set them on fire and scatter them? Oh, hang on. What if they've got the tortured dude in there? We might set him on fire.
You don't want to do that.
It's better than being tortured.
Please don't set anyone on fire.
No, I think I'd take.
So many ways this could go wrong.
Yeah, no. I wouldn't.
I think you
recommend
should
that.
have another shot at it. Or another swing if
Oh,
you really want.
Charlie, can you do flaming arrows?
I mean,
if you
the
have
arrow
a
doesn't
fireball
hit-
attack, I was just thinking, if Hagen like threw the flask, if you don't think you could, throw it and have it smash on someone.
Hagen, there is a brazier behind that goblin.
So if I can fling,
There is a fire here.
No, just pick up the fire.
Yeah, fling it into the fire.
fling the goblin into the fire.
the oil, so it
Into
goes
the fire.
and it'll hit the goblin.
I was going to say throw the goblin into the
We
fire.
wanted to set things on fire, people.
Can you pick up the fire and hit the goblin with it?
You have to get up the
It's
stairs.
behind the
I'm going to
goblin.
say no, not
Oh.
without burning my hands. I'm going to say
Not the fire.
why can't I
Just
swing
stick on
round?
the fire.
Why can't I swing round and kick the goblin into the brazier?
You can
You
try
could
and do that
try.
again if you
Don't
want.
have the grappling hook. Unless you threw it on the floor.
I've got it back.
No, she got it back. It just got like stuck on the stairs. But
You
she's
could
got
try
it.
that if you want.
Yeah. I'm going to swing round, give the goblin a kick in, kick it straight into the fire. At
You
the
do
very
that,
least,
Spider-Man. Come on.
at the
All
very
right.
least, we're going to give it a ring of fire.
You're obsessed with that now. If you make this agility check, that is what will happen.
Okie dokies. We're
Come on.
11.
Come on.
Be lucky,
Come
be
on.
lucky.
I'm so done.
I feel I may have overshot the mark.
Oh dear. Okay. So yeah, that grappling hook pings off the ceiling again.
Oh,
You don't seem
Um,
to be a very talented thief.
and drops
Anything
at
to
your
use
feet.
grappling through buildings.
very good thief. I've got like a whole dragon horde at home.
Ezra,
Sure
you know,
can.
like every thief has their day. You know, last week everything Mercer hit died pretty
Sock
much.
in a bin. I don't know.
Why is my sock in the bin?
Sorry, he
I
just had
have-
to put his teacup down. Just got
I
incredibly
have
distracted.
no idea, but that's a great idea for a quest.
You
Okay.
must have threatened there.
Ezra, you'll go.
Okay. Question, DM.
Yes.
Are we so in? Let me try that again. Okay, so is Dead Simple? Do we have the same mechanics as in 5th edition? You can tell this is the only one I know. In that, if someone is on the floor, they are then vulnerable.
If they're wounded, then they lose 3 to all their skills. So this goblin here at the moment, he can't even move because his speed's 3.
Okay,
So
but the one in front of me that hasn't been touched yet because we're awful.
yeah.
If I were to get him on the floor, would he be easier to hit for anyone or anything?
Well, if you'd need to kind of wound him in hand to hand to do
Okay.
that.
It's got to be
Yeah.
actually hurt.
Well, it depends. How are you intending to do that?
Well, I wanted to throw my sack over his head and like shove him, so we had like one less to deal with for a few minutes or seconds.
You can certainly try and do that. Yeah.
Because our
Um,
hits just aren't landing,
Hitting.
so I feel like maybe we should try a different technique.
Okay, I like it that you are. Let me see. I'm still going to say that you'd need to make a fighting check. So it's kind of up to
Okay.
you, because if you're making a fighting check, you might as well just smack him with the mace.
Yeah,
Nice,
that's a
okay.
good point. I might as well smack
Put
him.
it. Actually, yeah, no, do that.
Yeah, I'm going to smack him.
Okay,
One
go
in
for
front
it.
of me again.
Come on,
What's this
come on,
again?
come on,
Fighting.
Third box from the top.
Third box from the top. Okay. I've got a 6 and my fighting is 6.
You got exactly what his check is.
Does that count?
Okay.
Depends if the goblin's got any.
If you hit this one, then you've knocked it out.
Oh,
Hit that one.
quick! And then I go to swing and change direction at the last moment.
Like,
The old, oh, what's that over there? Smack. Yeah,
What the
okay.
heck?
So that one is knocked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wouldn't have made his toughness check. Well, unless he rolled a 1, which he doesn't. So yeah, he's knocked out.
Sweet.
So we've got one
Shoot him.
goblin
Some ears,
knocked
mate.
out. Okay, who's going?
Goblin turn.
Goblin turn. Okay, so these guys are going to shoot again with their arrows. This one on Hagen, and he rolls 2. Ooh, nearly. And this one on Charles, and he rolls 10. So they both miss. This one is going to. He no longer has his +1 because this guy's dead now. Well, not dead, but knocked out. So he needs to roll 2 to hit you, Ezra. And he does roll a 2. Okay, so Ezra, are you wearing any armor?
Yes, I'm wearing light armor.
Light armor, so that stops that point of damage, so you're okay. Okay, and it
Point out
is
Charles is in danger because Charles doesn't have any armor.
Mercer's go. Mercer, what was your fighting again?
7.
7, you get +1 because you've got 2 on 1, so that's 8, and you've got an enchanted weapon, so you've got to roll 9 or less.
9 or less. Okay. 14.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to change my tactic my next round. So
So that's
Put it
the
in dice
first
jail.
turn.
I don't have any other d20s.
Charles, it's your go.
I'm gonna change. My thing is lower, but I think I might go give it a shot.
And I'm going to go look for the merchant.
Okay.
So I'm going to teleport across the room,
Yeah.
those double doors, and I'm going to run through them. And then hopefully I'm going to lock it behind me, but I don't have that spell.
Are you sure you want to look it behind you before you know what's in there?
So, can you make the knowledge check, please, to see if you teleport?
If I don't, I'm going to. 5! And my
So-
knowledge is 12.
So you get here, and as you go to open the door, it rattles, and you realise that the door is locked.
Okay. That's alright, that's why we've got you.
All that effort. You
I've
wasted a
teleported to the
spell.
doors and I'm stuck.
Why
But
can
you
you
still
teleport?
have a fighting
I was
action.
gonna say, can you still shoot?
You could shoot at someone.
Yeah. Preferably a goblin, not a Kira.
I'm gonna shoot at the nearest goblin.
There's a goblin. There's
The one
two
on-
goblins. There's one behind me. Yeah.
This one, or this one?
I was about to point. That's not gonna help. Is it?
You can point if you like. I'm not going to know what you're pointing at, but
The one at the right, on the one that you're pointing at.
this one. Okay, fine.
Stairs.
Okay, make a shooting check, please. And it'll be, what's your shooting?
9. Oh, and I got a 4. Finally, we're getting somewhere, lad.
Okay, so 9, so that's 7.
About
So
time.
yeah, you
Like
do,
in this room
you
this session.
hit
I
it.
don't know. It's
See,
10 minutes.
Charles, you're doing all the damage today. He's got to make a toughness check.
The
His
first time his life.
toughness is, there we go. So you need these pep talks from Mercer. And he fails his toughness check, so he does take a point of damage. He's now wounded.
Good.
Okay, and it is Hagen's go.
Okay.
Come on,
I know you-
Hagen. Third
I know
time's a charm.
I know you want me to go and pick the lock.
Come and pick.
Woo! I dropped my dice.
I can't pick the lock because there is a goblin waiting to grab me, right? I'm going to
No,
need
just come over
What's the
here.
music?
You've
What
got
are they
9
doing?
squares and a lock picking.
I do have 9 squares and burglary tools.
However, what if there are more goblins on the other side, Char?
Then we're screwed.
We need to deal with the ones in
We
the
should
room.
deal with the ones in the room.
But
I'm just
surely
doing some
if
practice
they're
rolls so
purple,
my dice
they'll
being so mean to
fight,
me.
because
Please
they
just,
heard all the fighting, right?
please just let Hagen
Not
fight a goblin.
necessarily.
Goblin swarm.
They could be the last line of defense behind the door, guarding something incredibly valuable.
Yeah, so I could teleport. You're the thief. We just get whatever's incredibly valuable and we use
They're
our-
gonna ditch us.
You don't
They're
need,
gonna ditch us.
you don't need me if you're going to teleport, and you
Well-
can't teleport me anyway.
I'm not gonna ditch you guys.
I
'cause
mean,
then
get
you
stuck
can
and then
leave yourself.
everybody
We
gets
don't actually need to fight the goblin.
But we
True.
need to. I thought we were looking for the merchant.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
hoping that I can go and get the merchant.
But
How do you know he's
can
going to be behind those doors? There might be another set of doors.
Look,
you
we-
can only teleport yourself. You can't teleport me as well.
I
Let
know.
Hagen attack something.
Okay, but you have to open the door for me first.
That takes
Why
a
don't
whole
you just
action.
teleport through the
I'll look
door?
for the merchant. If I die, I die.
You know what? While I'm
You're
picking
gonna
the
regret
lock,
saying that.
while I am picking the lock, yeah, you can have a go at the goblin on the stairs that'll be coming up behind me, ready to stab me. How does that sound? I'm going to run up the stairs because I'm very agile and a very good climber and leaper.
Yeah.
No, you're not Spider-Man.
Allegedly, I'm nearly Spider-Man. Look at my score.
You're not contributing anything.
How many
Come and
squares
unlock
can you
the
move
door.
anyway? Because that also is involved.
With my oil, which I will when I leap up the stairs so fast the goblin can't get me. Fling into Frazier. Goblin will go on fire. Yeah.
So your
Then I
plan
will
is
go.
to run up the
Then I
stairs
will
and kick
go
the
and
goblin
unlock the
into
door.
the fire.
Okay, so how far do you move?
I can move
Can you
9.
do both of those things within this turn?
Yes, I'm extremely agile. I'm very.
Okay,
No, it's the.
DM's discretion.
okay, so I've got you here at the moment. You need to make a shooting check, but the brazier has no dexterity. So what's your shooting?
6.
So if you roll 6 or under, you've hit the brazier.
Be
Brazier
lucky.
just stepped on.
Be lucky.
Sorry, shield.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay,
only
so
the into the goblin.
what happens is the flask of oil
Yep.
explodes on impact.
Nice.
This goblin takes a point of damage from the explosion, and the blast pushes them over the railings, and they take another point of damage from the
Not the
fall,
direction we want it, but
which
like I
means
said,
that that goblin is now knocked out.
I go-
Oh.
Can I go and unlock the door now?
Not on this turn.
harsh.
You've had your action.
I told you. I said.
Yeah.
Didn't
Well,
I
I
warn them? I
But
said
that
it
The
was-
only
one
person that
action.
can do 2 things in a turn is you, Charles.
But Hagen, that was damn cool.
We had a turn.
It is Ezra's turn.
Because while they're
It's my
bickering at the
turn.
bottom of the stairs, we'll just carry on going.
So can you just revise where the goblins are for me, please?
Okay, so there's a goblin stood here right in front of
Oh,
you,
there's still one in front of me.
Yeah.
and there is a wounded goblin at the top of this platform.
Are you still engaged with the one in front of me?
Yes.
Okay, in that case, I'll swing for the one in front of me again.
Go for it. Okay.
15, doesn't matter.
No
Oh well.
worries. You missed on this occasion. This is a very sneaky goblin, obviously. Like
Ducking skills are
Honestly,
amazing.
just every few
Like,
seconds.
ninja goblin. Okay, and it is the goblin's turn. This one's going to have a shot, but they need to get a 1 because they've had all their skills reduced by 3. And rolls a 19. This one is in hand to hand, so it's going to attack you again, Ezra, and it needs to get 2. And it gets a 9. So, Mercer, come on.
Come on, you
Yeah,
got
I
this.
said I was going to change tactics. Actually, I'm not. Just gonna swing for it again. Because, like, how have we not injured this one yet? Seriously.
You know, it's got to
Like
happen.
I have +1 twice, don't I? Because the enchantment and Ezra.
You do, yeah. This is your second
So
turn
it'll
of
be a 9.
enchantment. So after this round, you've got 1 more round of an enchanted weapon.
Okay. Okay. 9.
it count.
Need a 9. 2! Yes!
Yes!
You have
Oh,
hit
God.
this goblin.
Finally.
And it needs to make a toughness check, so it needs to roll under 2. It rolls a 20. So it is wounded. You have 2 wounded goblins.
We're nearly there, guys. It's only taken us 57 minutes.
And at that, these 2 goblins are basically going to put up their hands, drop their weapons, and go,
Oh, thank God.
please don't hurt us. And basically cower. What do you want to do?
Can I grab the one in front of me by the neck?
Yeah, you can.
just to make sure.
Yes.
Got him. Yeah, okay, you have got that goblin by the neck.
Okay, no, I'm not. I'm holding it away from the others who want to take his ears.
Yeah.
Where is he? Tell me where he is! And I'm like, "Ugh,
Taking the goblin.
I want to be intimidating.
Okay, this goblin, I'm going to say he's intimidated. It doesn't really matter that he's been intimidated by a priest. But he's going to go, who?
Who am I asking?
The
merchant!
Moolah man?
Yes, Moolah man.
Yes.
He kind of jerks with his head and sort of points back through the door.
Okay, thank you. And I'm gonna go to the door because I don't trust these guys yet with their
You're
obsession
gonna hold it up.
with goblin ears, and I'm gonna plonk him outside and go, if I were you, I'd start running. They want your ears.
You are a really genuinely lovely guy, Ezra. Okay, so this goblin,
He's
Has-
surrounded. He saw.
he's gone. He's gone. That goblin's gone.
Good.
Okay, so the door that I was like, wow, I'm gonna go through this door to see if I can
Yes,
find a merchant.
in fact,
Turns out
behind
he's
that
behind
door.
that door.
Moolah man
I
is beyond the
forgot
door.
You
So
don't
Tilly, if you
know-
unlocked the door,
You don't know what else is behind the door.
Yeah.
You can
Okay,
always
what's the door?
teleport in, have a round
Ezra?
to hit it, and then.
Ezra, I'm going to say that for your act of kindness, you have that goblin's weapons.
Oh, sick. What
So
weapons are they?
You have a light shield, a spear, and a knife.
Regular
and-
spear.
You also
Like
have a
mine.
dirty tissue from the goblin's pocket.
Yeah.
Dirty tissue.
Yeah.
It's like a favour from a princess. It's Shrek all over
I'm
again.
gonna guess that's a 1. I'm gonna guess that is like mine. Range 60.
Awesome.
Okay.
Oh, what do we do about the other goblin?
He's. I'll leave him there.
Okay,
no,
just
no more pressing matters.
okay. More pressing matters.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
Is there blood on the tissue?
There's a sticky substance. We'll go no further.
Throw the tissue at
Can't
Hagen.
wait for this to go
Might
on.
need blood for a spell.
It might be snot.
It might be.
Might be.
Hagen, I vote you lick it and test.
You first.
Quick, where's my... Lick it. Lick it and test.
Can one of you please open the door?
Yes, okay, let's open this door and get the moolah man.
Okay, how are you going to go about doing that?
We can sort this out later. No, it's not the
I'm
time.
going to use my burglary tools.
I'm not
9.
drunk.
9.
What's your craft?
9.
Yeah, and
Please, please.
Oh, 10!
Damn.
Oh,
okay, so this lock is pretty good. You can't get in. Not that way.
Is anyone injured, by the way, now that we've finished fighting?
Only a goblin at the top
you
of the
might want
stairs.
to go.
I think you got hit, but that was it.
Oh, I got hit.
The goblin's
Didn't
doing
do
its
any
best to try and sneak around Mercer without her seeing
Oh,
Okay.
Comfort of ears.
it.
please,
Knocking
leave them. We don't need any more bloodshed right now.
What we need.
No,
What?
no one's fucking thought of that.
Knock on the door loudly. See if there's an answer.
Okay, you knock on the door.
See if there's a muffled voice going, "Let me free! Let me free! Help!
Or if
help!"
the boss just
I
opens
mean, if
the
we
door.
can't get
Can I
unlocked, we
hide?
could probably just
I'm
give it
going to
a
hide
smack.
behind the staircase real quick.
Okay.
Don't you have a good enough persuasion to fake a goblin voice? In case
Well, you
they're-
could.
You could be a
try
goblin
that.
asking to be let in.
Yeah.
Well, when you knock on the door, there is like a really hollow kind of boom, boom. But
Ooh,
that's
big
it.
room.
Mercer, you gone out.
Mercer, are you able to hack through the lock?
Can I smack the lock
Are
and
you going
break
to
it?
do a Johnny here, are we?
Can I give it a shot?
Okay.
That's not my
you-
sheet. That's yours.
I'm going to say you need to do a fighting check.
Okay.
And you've
Is this still enchanted?
it's still enchanted, and the
Awesome.
dexterity of the door is 0, so
Awesome. So I
Please
need
hit.
8 or less.
8 or less.
I got a 9! Oh!
It's a really thick door.
So close.
Okay.
I'm dead.
Can I try and teleport through it?
Black and white devil.
If I have like an incredibly risky move and like half my knowledge skills.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, pass your knowledge skill. See.
Oh boy.
5.
Okay, you pass your knowledge skill, and
Because technically I can only teleport through things I can see. But if I halve my knowledge skill, which I still pass.
so you find yourself in a long corridor. You can see 2 flights of steps.
This is gonna go online.
Can you see that, guys?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you've got little alcoves here with braziers in again. There's a double door at the end, and there's 2 flights of steps leading up.
Ooh. Okay.
But the door is still locked.
Can I use, because I already had a knife in my pocket, so can I use the goblin knife to try and
Pick them up.
pick the lock? Or can I give the knife?
If you pass your craft check, yeah, you can do that.
What do you have for craft? Second
I've
one
got
down.
5 for craft.
That's my dice.
That's your dice. Where's my dice gone? Here it is. I was like, hang on.
3.
Oh, I got a 3!
Amazingly, with your goblin knife,
The thief over the door. A priest with a knife. It's just like,
the door swings open. Hagen, you probably loosened it.
sure, sure.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, the door swings open.
Yeah, that lock could pick him to smack
Ah.
someone.
There we
Is
go.
there anything you'd like to do before you move on?
Collect Charlie's arrows.
Oh yeah.
Collect Charlie's arrows.
Charles, you're up to 9 arrows.
Back to
Do we want to
9.
loot the bodies at all? Do you want to take any disgusting ears?
Yes.
Yes, can we take the ears from the 2 knocked out goblins?
Aren't they going to wake up
Well-
and scream?
They will wake up and scream if you take their ears, but it's up to you.
Kill them and then take their ears.
So we slit your throat to you again?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so these
Me
two are
and Nick
now,
I suppose 2 got away at least.
these two are now dead, and you now have another 4 ears.
I'm a priest.
Let's pretend that we killed 4 goblins.
No, I let them
And,
go.
like, we took a
Well-
single ear from each.
This
Yeah,
goblin's still
no,
trying to
'cause I thought
sidle
that was
around
dead.
Mercer. So
Oh, they've been stuck beside you this entire time.
Fine, I'm gonna let that one go.
you
Thank
are
you.
incredibly nice. Would you like to let it go with its weapons and things?
Do you want to take its stuff?
I don't really want its stuff.
Does anyone else want its
Does
stuff?
anybody want its stuff?
Wait
You
until
get
you
like a knife and a
get the
grist
weapon.
tissue. And
It has. This one actually has a bow and arrows.
Oh yeah. it was
Oh,
one
does
of
anyone want a
Right,
bow?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, we'll take the bow. We'll take its
And a
stuff.
knife. Okay,
And
so
the arrows. I want the arrows. Get me the arrows.
Yes, yes, you could have the bow and the arrows.
okay. The
You should
unfortunate
be able to like
thing, Charles, with the arrows of this goblin is that they are too short for your bow.
Take the bow.
But somebody else might be able to use them.
We could sell them on to someone who needs them.
Does anybody else
You're
have any
saying
kind of-
about wanting money. We don't have to kill all these goblins. We could just sell our own.
How many times have you seen me kill a monster?
Okay.
Yes, well,
so
usually those monsters are much bigger than us and could definitely kill us.
if you want to add to your list that you now have a bow and 12 arrows and a knife, another knife.
Nice.
Have you taken anything from the other 2 goblins?
Do they have anything other than?
Anything at all?
Yeah, look in their pockets.
Shields and
Might have some
tissues.
gold on them.
So this one has a shield and a spear and a knife.
I'll take the spear.
I have the spear.
And
I
this
want
one
a
has another
spear.
bow and 12 arrows and a knife.
I want a knife, please. I need something.
You can have the knife and the arrows from that one. I'll have the spear from the other one.
Yes, please.
Is it a hunting spear?
I'll take the
Because-
shield. I'll take the shield because I have no armor.
Okay.
Can I have 2 knives and wield them as like dual weapons?
You can dual wield, yeah.
Is the spear a hunting spear?
It could be used as a hunting spear, yeah.
Because I have some already, so I'm just going to add that to my collection.
Your collection.
Okay, so you've got 2 bows, 24 arrows, 3 knives,
Jesus, Charles, what are you doing?
and
Order.
I glue one to my
2
shield.
shields. No, 1 shield.
Hagen has
because,
the other shield.
yeah, and
Oh yeah, should I get a shield?
Yeah, we read it.
Yeah,
Right.
Ezra, you have the other shield,
Yeah.
and you have 2 spears.
The cat is,
You got 4 knives actually.
by the way.
Oh, a knife.
Would you
like to
buy some
knives?
2 knives.
And
in
you've
each.
let the other goblin
And
go.
it's milk.
I just want 2 knives.
Okay, what you also get from searching the goblins' bodies is the key to this door.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We can lock it on our way back out.
Okay,
Oh, hey, if there's nobody else in there, we could stay here. We can lock it behind us.
Pay attention to
We
the
gotta
last
find
one.
Moolah Man.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Moolah Man.
I don't need a key. I've got
Let's do
everything. Which you
Ezra!
Moolah Man.
okay, what do you want to do?
Let's go find Moolah Man.
All right, so tell me how you're going to do that. What are you going to do?
Ooh, should we put it up or is that stupid?
Does anybody need help? No.
No, don't do that.
no. We
well,
should.
so we've got 2.
Can we test this key that we now have
I was
on the
gonna say-
double doors at the end of this corridor?
We've got doors. We've got 2 sets of stairs.
So you're walking straight up there?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you walk up here, you get to here,
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
and
Oh.
there is a twang.
Oh! We didn't check for traps.
So in front of you, in this
Yeah.
position, a giant ball drops onto the top of the stairs here. and starts to roll down the stairs.
I want to dive into an alcove.
Is there a way to like stop it?
You could try to use your strength to stop it.
Because my strength is
No.
my height.
No. You will get squished.
We won't stop the ball.
Are you
Indiana Jones
Indiana
couldn't do it.
Jones?
Okay, fine. Can we run up to the other staircase?
What, down this way?
We're gonna have to run out the way somehow.
Because wasn't there two? Was there only one staircase, or was there two?
Yeah, there were staircase either side, right?
Yeah.
there a ball falling from each
stairs
side?
either side. Yep, you could do that. Hang on, let me just check
Yeah,
and
we could
see
have just
how...
fallen down. We just run up the other side.
Run up the other stairs.
I want to find out how fast this ball moves. Ouch. Okay, so it only wounds if
No.
it catches you, and it moves at 1d6 plus 2 squares per turn until it hits a wall or other immovable object. Okay, so I'm going to roll a d6 and
Okay.
see what happens. Which means I have to go and get one.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay, here it goes.
Uh,
It moves at. It moves at 3.
Okay.
Does anybody move less than 3?
No.
Okay, so what we'll say then is that you all get onto the stairs. The ball rolls straight through this double door, crashes through it, crashes through this double door, and it rolls off down the hill. And in the distance, you hear a very faint squeak.
Nice.
We got some ears to get, boys.
Nah, they're going to be very flat ears.
And in the back of my head, and how Nurse's head, we're going, go back for the years later.
Let's go back to the ear.
Pick up the arrows, go back for the years.
Yes.
Ezra half contemplates going after it and using healing, but he doesn't.
Okay.
Do it.
I would
Oh, but
accept.
can we listen for a second to hear if there are any goblins who might have heard that?
Where are you listening? From the stairs?
Yeah. We'll just stand on the
Okay.
stairs. I could like peek my head round the door, maybe.
Okay, can you all make a perception check?
Perception's my highest.
Perception's not my lowest.
Oh,
but-
still failed it.
Okay.
Nat
Okay.
fail.
Okay.
Yeah, but you did pick a lock with a goblin knife, you know?
My perception.
Yes.
I've also failed.
There we go.
Anybody pass?
Me.
Awesome.
Okay, you don't hear anything.
Okay.
Just you know, faint
Right,
kind
cool.
of dripping noises, that kind of thing.
Cool.
The crackle from the braziers, but there's nothing.
See, Jay, there's no point in me checking for traps. I don't know if you've noticed, but my perception is not the greatest.
Yeah, maybe I should have checked for traps. Oh well.
Should we just go back down
Should we
the corridor?
Try again. Do we
So
wanna-
you're going up to the doors?
Yeah.
Can I look for traps this time, just in case?
You can, if you'd like to make another perception check.
Do I know? Just in case. Just in
My
case.
perception is
Nope.
7. Did I-
No.
Nat 20.
I'm gonna have a go.
Yeah.
I got a 6 and my perception is 7.
Okay. All you see is a broken tripwire here,
Lol.
and a hole in the ceiling where the ball dropped from, and quite a lot of damaged flagstones where the ball dropped.
Lol.
But that's it.
Now finally learn to be cautious.
Okay, so can we try and unlock
Should we
these
try the
doors
door?
with the key that we got from the goblin?
As you get to the doors, you notice there's no keyhole.
Oh, awesome. Go.
How? Like push?
Yeah. Push door.
Push door?
Push door. Okay. Are you in any particular order here, guys? As you push the door.
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
first.
stand
I'll
back-
go
I'm going to
first.
stand back while somebody else pushes the door. After
I'll
the first
push the
trap.
door.
Okay. So Mercer's pushing the door. Ezra, where do you want to be?
Where's my strength? Yeah, I'll stand back a bit with Hagen. I'll probably not be very helpful.
Okay. And Charles, where do you want to be?
I'm just ready with my bow.
Ready with bow. Are you behind Ezra?
Stand to the side of me.
Next to.
You happy with that?
We're all huddled, but I'm
Yeah.
in the front of the huddle.
And then I'm at the very
Okay.
Like-
So as you open
push the door as
door,
far as I can. Like,
I'm going to move you up a little bit, guys.
yeah.
Hang on a second. Ooh. Or alternatively, I could just move the map down. That would make
I
a
was
lot of sense. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll move the map down.
Oh, stunning. I can't really see
This
it.
map is wow. This place is huge.
There was a bit
Yeah.
more light.
Okay.
Extreme brightness.
Okay, so you open up and you can see a room. There's 2 braziers, lit braziers here. You see 4 sleeping mats on the floor. There's boxes and barrels, and then on the northern wall, there's an opening with a pile of rubble. And that's it.
So it looks like there's probably where the only goblins then.
Yes.
They probably use this as a rest point for transportation for
The boxes.
Yeah.
moolah, man.
Please stop doing that.
Check the boxes, check the barrels, see what they've left behind.
And can
Okay.
I try and
Might as well.
Can I try and like start pulling the rubble down?
You can pull the rubble about if you want, but there's the gap in the wall is big enough for you to fit through.
Oh, okay. I'll just go.
Make sure you look down and judge the height.
Okay, so as you look around the boxes, you find 4 days worth of rations.
Sick.
Nice.
Take the.
Authentic snacks today. I'm actually eating beef jerky.
Hey!
It tastes horrible, but you know, it's authentic.
Getting in character.
The vegetarian jerky. You can get jerky made from rehydrated vegetable protein, and it's
Nice.
actually really good.
Very
Like, it
good.
sounds horrible, but it's delicious.
Probably
Delicious.
better than this one, to be fair.
So
Okay, so what do you want to do?
I'm gonna go through the hole in the wall.
Okay.
Can we search the rest of the ruins? No?
Well,
Well-
you've searched everything so far.
The rubble probably collapsed because of the ball or something. So
We'll find out.
we'll
maybe at
probably
the
be
end
able to
time.
explore more if we go through. But I'm also going to wait for your response rather than just climb in.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
So Mercer, you've gone through.
Yeah, I'm going for it.
Okay, Mercer's going through. It is dark. There is enough light from the braziers for you to make out a room. There's a couple of stalactites either side,
Okay.
and in front of you it looks like a figure, but nothing else.
Okay. Can I get my lantern out?
You
Just so I
can. Yeah, absolutely.
see?
So as you light the lantern, you see that the figure that was kind of looming in front of you is actually a really kind of crude statue of a fighter.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Check the statue.
Can I check if there's like an inscription?
You can certainly check the statue. So as you approach, you find that there's another day's worth of rations sort of left around the feet of
Nice.
the statue.
An offering, maybe.
And can you make a perception check?
My perception's 8. What's that?
That's a
That's a
one.
1. A
Okay. So you find at the back of the statue there is a handle, a lever.
1. Ooh.
And that is where we will leave it tonight.
Oh, awesome.
Gosh, why do you always do this?
Because I want you to come back next week.
Anyway,
The other thing you notice from your perception is
Yes.
you can hear kind of rustling and chittering from the eastern wall.
A cat! A cat!